Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast by Mark and Emma. I am Mark, and as always, I am deeply grateful to be here with you today.
Good morning, Mark, and hello to all our listeners. It is a beautiful day to learn and grow together. How are you feeling today, Mark?
Well, honestly, Emma, I am feeling a little heavy today. Not bad, just thoughtful.
Heavy? That is an interesting word. What is on your mind?
Well, I was thinking about my English journey and life in general. Sometimes I feel like I am running on a treadmill. I am working hard, I'm studying, I'm trying my best, but I don't feel like I'm moving forward.
Ah, the treadmill feeling. Running but staying in the same place. That is a very common feeling, Mark. We call that feeling stuck.
Yes, stuck. I feel stuck. I learn new words, but when I speak, I still feel like the old Mark. I still feel nervous. I still doubt myself. I wonder if I will ever really change.
Thank you for being so honest, Mark. I think every single person listening right now has felt that way. We think that learning a language is just about memorizing words, but it is not. It is about changing who you are.
Changing who you are? That sounds huge. I thought I was just learning grammar.
Smiling. Grammar is just the tool. But think about it. When you speak English, do you feel different?
Thinking. Actually, yes. When I speak English, I feel a bit shyer. In my own language, I am funny and loud, but in English, I am careful. I am afraid of making mistakes, so I become quiet.
Gentle. Exactly. Your personality changes because your mindset changes. You shift from being confident to being fearful. Today, I want to talk about how we can change that, how we can use English not just to communicate, but to grow as people.
Eager. I would love that. I am tired of being the shy Mark in English. I want to be the real Mark.
Confident. Then today is for you. We are going to talk about three things: how you think, how you speak, and how you learn. And we are going to start with the most important one: how you think.
Focusing. How I think. You mean my thoughts in my head?
Nods. Yes, the inner voice. Mark, when you make a mistake in English, what does your inner voice say?
Embarrassed. It is not very nice. It says, Mark, that was stupid. Why did you say that? Everyone is laughing at you.
Oh, Mark, that is so harsh. Would you ever say that to a friend?
No, never. If a friend made a mistake, I would say, it's okay, try again.
Exactly. We are often our own worst enemies. This is called the inner critic. And for language learners, the inner critic is very loud. It tells you that you are not good enough.
It is very loud. It tells me to be quiet so I don't make a mess.
So the first step to changing your life is to change that voice. We need to replace the critic with a coach.
A coach?
Yes, a coach doesn't say, you are stupid. A coach says, that was a mistake. What can we learn from it? A coach says, you are trying, and that is brave.
That is brave. I never thought about speaking English as being brave.
It is incredibly brave. You are stepping out of your comfort zone. You are risking embarrassment to connect with people. That is courage. You need to remind yourself of that every day.
I like that. So next time I make a mistake, I should tell myself, I am being brave.
Yes, and there's a magic word I want to teach you. It is a very small word, but it changes everything.
What is the word?
The word is yet.
Yet? Y-E-T?
Yes. When your inner voice says, I don't understand this, you simply add, yet. I don't understand this, yet.
I cannot speak fluently yet.
Do you feel the difference?
I do. Without yet, it feels permanent. I cannot speak, the end. But with yet, it feels like a journey. It means it will happen in the future.
Exactly. It opens the door to possibility. This is what psychologists call a growth mindset. It means believing that you can improve. If you believe you are stuck, you will stay stuck. If you believe you are growing, you will grow.
That is powerful. I often say, I am bad at pronunciation. I should stop saying that.
You should say, I am working on my pronunciation. Or, I haven't mastered this sound yet.
I am working on it. That feels much lighter. Okay, so that is how we think. We need to be kind to ourselves. What about how we speak?
This connects to your identity, Mark. You said you feel careful in English. You use simple words because you want to be safe.
Yes, I stay in the safe zone. I use words I know 100%. I don't take risks.
But growth only happens outside the safe zone. To change how you speak, you have to be willing to be imperfect.
Imperfect. That is a scary word. I want to be perfect.
Perfection is a trap. Perfection stops you from speaking. I want you to embrace imperfect action.
Imperfect action. What does that look like?
It means speaking before you are ready. It means using a new word even if you are not 100% sure how to pronounce it. It means stumbling and laughing about it.
But if I stumble, people will judge me.
Will they? Mark, when you hear someone speaking your language with an accent and a few mistakes, do you judge them? Or do you just listen to their story?
I just listen to the story. Actually, I usually admire them for trying.
Exactly. People are not judging you. They are listening to you. They want to connect with you. When you let go of perfection, you become more real, and people love real.
That is true. I connect better with people who are honest, not people who are perfect robots.
So here is a new rule for how you speak. Focus on connection, not correction.
Focus on connection, not correction.
Ask yourself, did they understand my heart? Did they understand my idea? If the answer is yes, then your English was successful, even if the grammar was messy.
That takes so much pressure off. I always worry about the grammar police.
The grammar police are only in your head, Mark. In the real world, people just want to talk.
Okay, I will try to be more imperfect. I will try to be messy and brave.
That is the spirit. Now, let's talk about the third part, how we learn. Because if you feel stuck, it usually means your method is stuck too.
I do the same thing every day. I review my flashcards, I listen to a podcast. It feels a bit boring.
Routine is good, but boredom is the enemy. To change your life, you need to change your input.
Input? You mean what I listen to and read?
Yes. Mark, be honest. What do you listen to in English?
Usually grammar lessons or news about politics.
Okay. And do those things inspire you? Do they make you excited to wake up?
No, they make me sleepy.
This is the secret. You need to learn English through things that change you. Don't just listen to English lessons. Listen to English life.
Like what?
Suggesting listen to a podcast about psychology, watch a video about cooking, or travel, or space, or history. Whatever you love in your own language, do it in English.
I love cooking. I watch cooking shows all the time in my main language.
Then watch them in English. When you learn English through a topic you love, your brain wakes up. You are not studying, you are absorbing. You are learning how to bake a cake, and you are learning English by accident.
Learning by accident. That sounds much more fun.
It is, and it changes how you see the world. When you listen to different perspectives in English, your mind expands. You start thinking in new ways.
I guess that is true. I watched a documentary in English last week about the ocean. I learned words like ecosystem and preservation. I felt smarter.
Exactly. You weren't just learning English, you were learning about the world. That gives you confidence. That gives you something interesting to say in conversations.
Yes, instead of just saying the weather is nice, I can talk about the ocean.
Maybe save the ocean talk for the second date, but yes, it makes you a more interesting person.
Thoughtful. Emma, I want to go back to something you said earlier. You said we need to change our habits.
Yes, motivation gets you started, but habits keep you going. Mark, do you rely on motivation?
Yes, and motivation is like the weather. Sometimes it is sunny, sometimes it rains. Some days I wake up and say, I will study for 2 hours, and other days I do nothing.
Nods. That is the boom and bust cycle. It is very tiring. We need to stop relying on big bursts of energy. We need micro habits.
Curious. Micro habits? Tiny habits?
Tiny habits. So small that you cannot say no. Mark, can you study for 1 hour every day?
Honest, probably not. I am busy.
Can you listen to English for 5 minutes every day?
Yes, I can do 5 minutes. Everyone has 5 minutes.
Then that is your goal. Consistency is more important than intensity. 5 minutes every day is better than 5 hours once a month.
But can I really learn in 5 minutes?
Yes, because you are building the identity of someone who shows up. You are telling your brain, English is part of my life every single day. And usually, once you start for 5 minutes, you keep going for 10 or 20. The hardest part is starting.
That is so true. Getting off the sofa is the hardest part. Once I am running, I'm fine.
Exactly. So lower the bar. Make it easy to win. If you read 1 page of a book, that is a win. If you listen to 1 song in English, that is a win.
I like winning. It makes me feel good.
And when you feel good, you want to do it again. That is how you build a habit loop.
You know, Emma, this conversation is making me feel different already. I came in feeling heavy, but now I feel lighter. I feel like I have control again.
I am so glad to hear that, Mark. That is the power of reframing. We didn't change your English skills in the last 20 minutes. We changed your perspective.
We changed the story I tell myself. Instead of I am stuck, I am growing. Instead of I am failing, I am building habits.
Yes, and that shift will change how you speak. When you feel confident inside, your voice comes out stronger. You stop apologizing, you stop mumbling.
I want to be that person, the person who speaks without apologizing.
Encouraging. You are already becoming that person, Mark. Just by being here, by trying, by listening, you are doing the work.
Grateful, Emma, but I have one more worry. What about the people around me? Sometimes my friends, they don't understand. They say, why are you studying so much? Come out and play.
Ah, your environment. This is crucial. There's a famous saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
The average of the 5 people. Wow.
If your friends are negative or lazy or uninspired, it pulls you down. If your friends are growing, learning, and positive, they pull you up.
That is scary. Does that mean I have to leave my friends?
Not necessarily, but you might need to add some new people to your circle, maybe virtual people.
Virtual people?
Podcast hosts, authors, YouTubers. When you listen to this podcast, you are spending time with us. You are spending time with people who believe in growth.
That is true. I hang out with you and Emma every week. You are part of my 5 people.
I am honored. Fill your ears with positive voices. Listen to people who are where you want to be. Their way of thinking will slowly become your way of thinking.
That is a great strategy. I can choose my influences.
You have the power to curate your life. You can choose what you watch, what you read, and who you listen to. Choose things that make you feel capable.
I feel like I am ready to attack the week now. I have a new mindset.
Not attack the week. Embrace the week.
Right. Embrace the week. Imperfectly.
Imperfectly. Beautifully. Bravely.
Okay, Emma, we have covered a lot. Mindset, inner critic, imperfect action, micro habits, environment. It is a lot to digest.
It is, but you don't have to do it all at once. Remember, 1 step at a time.
Eager, can we do a quick review, just to remind our inner voices of the new truth?
I love that idea. Let's do a mindset shift review. I will say the old thought, and you say the new thought.
I am ready.
Old thought. I am stuck, and I am not improving. New thought.
I am on a journey, and I am growing every day.
Old thought. I made a mistake. I am stupid. New thought.
I am brave for trying. Mistakes are just data.
Old thought. I can't do this. New thought.
I can't do this yet.
Old thought. I need to be perfect before I speak. New thought.
Connection is more important than perfection.
Old thought. I don't have time to study for an hour. New thought.
I have 5 minutes, and that is enough to keep going.
Mark, I felt the energy in those answers. You really believe them.
Smiling, I do. I really do. It feels like a weight has lifted off my shoulders.
That is the best feeling. Keep that feeling, Mark. And whenever the inner critic comes back, because he will come back, just repeat these new thoughts.
Determined, I will. I will talk back to him. Quiet critic, Coach Mark is talking now.
I love Coach Mark.
Listeners, we have a challenge for you this week, and it is a special one.
What is the challenge?
I want you to do one thing imperfectly this week. Speak to someone even if you are scared. Write a comment in English even if you are not sure of the spelling. Do it, and then congratulate yourself for being brave.
That is a beautiful challenge. Celebrate the effort, not the result.
Thank you, Emma. This conversation changed my day, maybe my week.
Thank you, Mark. It is always a joy to explore these ideas with you.
Well, I am conscious of the time. We should let our listeners go and live their lives.
Yes, go out there and live your English life.
Warmly, thank you so much for listening to the English Learning Podcast by Mark and Emma. Remember, you are capable, you are growing, and you are doing great.
Be kind to yourself today.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.